something good is about to happen, okay? Because I feel like you put in a position for a rich flex. Now, you know what they call a flex. Like, oh, you do this, you do that. Now, that's a flex. Now, you about to flex, but it's about to be a rich flex. I mean, it's about to be big, right? 21. Hold on, wait. This is the part I got. He say, 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? 21. Can you do something for me? Now drop some bars to my pussy ex for me. 21. Can you do something for me? 21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. See, that energy is of you do what you want to do. You say what you want to do, and you step where the fuck you want to step. But it's a rich flex though, because it's not a rich flex because you say so. It's a flex because the Lord says so. Somebody's about to be humbled, and that's why it's a rich flex for you. Look, I'm going because look, I'm planning to put all 6 videos out today because yesterday my cousin needed my help, and I never put my videos off for nothing. So today I ain't picking up the phone. I'm getting these videos done, okay? Because I am dedicated to the Lord. And anytime, I'm gonna tell you the truth, because this is my purpose. This is how I know it is. Because say I go out and get a job, right? It'll work. The Lord will let me keep that job as long as that job don't interfere with what I got going on here on YouTube. Soon as I start picking up hours or acting like I'm too tired for the videos, and that job goes bye-bye. He's done it to me twice now. So that's how the Lord give you those signs and those synchronicities and let you know you where you're supposed to be. Don't listen to these motherfuckers and what they got to say, and that's why it's a rich flex. Ugh. Like this is right up my alley. Okay. Okay. Exactly. Because God did. Whoo, dab on them. Somebody, this is a well-deserved dab. Somebody earned this. Ugh. That's gonna be the Pisces. Like you said, what? Ugh. Dab on your ass. I'm out. Now, I don't know if they're gonna leave, but it's a rich flex. So let's see what we got going on in this energy. Not giving a damn where our feet step. God did. Excuse me. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please give us some clear and concise messages for the Pisces people. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm excited, y'all. It's Pisces season now. That don't mean it's good, though, because Pisces force you get in them feelings. So deep in them feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Somebody looks, you done forced feelings on somebody. Not really forced. I don't want to say forced feelings. And somebody could have if you really ain't the most healed person. But what I mean is that you done force somebody. You force somebody in their feelings, deep in their feelings, though. And it ain't really like them, though. They deep in their feelings and where they reside. And that where they at deep in their feelings, it's anxiety and they can't control it. Oh, I know that kind of feeling, but not really, because I'm not really the type to let feelings scare me, but I'm a Pisces, so I guess I'm in my element with deep emotions. It don't scare me, but everybody ain't in their element in the water. You right? Like like fire signs. They not really gonna be having a hard time, but because they got passion. And in a sense, passion is still going to be emotion. If it's aimed right now. Swords, that's logic like a motherfucker. You can drop some swords in that bitch, they're gonna be trying to figure their way out until they understand logically how this works for them, right? Until they learn lessons that teach them to start using intuition over logic, right? Earth signs, the same thing. They on land. The fuck you putting me in the water for? I'm a turtle. Put me back outside the water. Somebody's uncomfortable where they at. But I feel like this is something that you are responsible for, in a sense, but not the responsible like you running something, because we know the creator does that. But I mean, you are a catalyst to get somebody in their feelings. But it's where they needed to be. It's where they needed to be. It was a part of the plan. What we got for the Pisces people? Somebody's being humbled by their feelings. Imagine that. The deepness of their feelings is what's humbling them. But I don't know how that's a rich flex for you. We're going to get into it. Past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Okay. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Now that's faith. I call that my good old faith card, right? Because in order for you to realize that there's an infinite supply out here for you to realize that today is supplied for and all your tomorrows, that means you don't want for shit. And it's hard to get your mind wrapped around that. Because until we do, we be prioritizing work and prioritizing this. And I was just telling somebody about that just a minute, just seconds ago, about how I used to go to work and do that. And anytime it get in my way, the Lord will get down on me. You better not forget what you got to do. Because I was thinking I need money, thinking I got to do this, thinking I got to do that. But yeah, I don't. And the Lord is going to bring me what I need. That's why he set me up where I'm supposed to be, right? And it takes a lot of faith for you to realize and understand and really live by that. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay. Now I'm getting a different little story with this, because the infinite supplier could be you. And you need to set boundaries, because somebody's just demanding shit out your energy and your time. That don't got to be the case for some people, though. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And it's giving inner child, though. It's not giving children. Somebody could be helping children. But I feel like somebody's inner child is trapped. And this is why there's such anxiety when it comes to these deep emotions that they're trapped in. Deep in their feelings gives them anxiety. But it's only because their inner child needs to be free from so much of what is being through. And once that inner child is free, they will be bold in order to bold enough to experience that love, them feelings that you got them deep in. No, this ain't really like me. It ain't their element. Hey, is it Ren or Warren? I don't know. I'm sorry. Hello. I don't know. I'm pronouncing that wrong, I think. And then the bold card comes out. It says, unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Thank you, greater good. And this person can't do that because they stuck in that anxiety. They're stuck in their inner child. Some type of trauma that happened to them. And this is what keeps them scared of feelings. And I feel like you're a guide for them. This is why it's a rich flex. This is you leading the way for somebody to get to where they need to go, because you are Pisces. If anybody gonna navigate deep emotions, it's gonna be you. And the sun is direct in Pisces right now, right? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it means. If sun signs Pisces, since it's Pisces, and the sun is in Pisces right now, right? I'm not an astrologist. I'll pull out my book right here. I'm still studying them. Don't quote me on nothing astrology, okay? I don't want to act like I know stuff that I don't, and I don't want to be teaching the wrong shit. So, but it is some good astrologists out there on YouTube that I do be checking out for myself. Like, what is it, Bombi Spirit? I like her. She's good. She changed her name. I don't know if it's Island Turtle or it's still Bombi Spirit. It used to be something else before that. But the more you grow, the more you extend, the more you learn yourself, and the more you realize I'm more closer to this, or I resonate more with this than I resonate with that. And that's how you learn on your journey. Past life. But this is a past life. This is something that's been connected to you long before you ever came here. And you possibly resonate with it deeply. Which is why you can't afford. This is why you can't afford it to go any other way than the way it should go. Because you didn't come here in this lifetime to be nobody's parent. You didn't come here in this lifetime to be draining yourself to give all your energy to somebody who ain't going to give it back. You didn't come here in this lifetime to be afraid. That's interesting. So it's like compassion, but it's force at the same time. Right? Compassion, undying love, true love, inner goddess. Start delegating. This is you leading the way to something that your heart desires. And you ain't letting nobody get in your way. So if a motherfucker got to get in their feelings and get healing to do it, so be it. Because you getting what the fuck you desire. Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. This is somebody who's got their skills of manifesting going. And they are writing their story. And everybody can back the fuck up. Because this is my story and I'm creating it. And you're going to play the role that I say you play, or you're not playing that at all. Because this is my story and I'm creating it. I ain't showing up at your story trying to tell you how to write, am I? So you won't show up here trying to tell me how to write my story either. This is somebody putting they being firm. This is you taking what you want. But I don't, in a sense, I don't feel like it belongs to nobody. I feel like it's yours anyway. I just feel like you've been given difficulties about it. So let's see what's going on with the past life energy for the Pisces people. And that's why the song was Rich Flex. It's going to be a flex, but it's going to be a rich-ass flex. It ain't going to be any flex. It's going to be a big one. That's why it's a rich flex. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a past life that you have knowledge about. But I feel like there's a masculine energy that has knowledge about it as well. If you are not already that masculine energy, there could be a masculine energy who has knowledge about it. You could be a Pisces with the facts, right? But there's some type of stagnation here presented when it comes to a reconciliation. But the Knight of Swords says the truth is there. And the willpower to get into alignment is too. Justice. It would just require somebody doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do to bring this thing in balance. But that's a decision that somebody must make. To choose balance. To choose 10 of Cups. The happiness. To choose to send out messages about some type of twin flame. Some type of manifestation. But it's up to this. The King of Swords knows the truth. It is up to him to delegate or to relay the message. Tell me about this King of Swords. We're going to start writing him before we get into anything else. The King of Swords is clarified by the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. See, not only does he know, she knows too. See, the Queen of Swords is she who knows. The King of Swords, he who knows. People know the facts. They might not be telling, but they know. This could be somebody that you share telepathic communication, which I have meetings of the minds, which means y'all don't need to be in the same room to talk. Telepathy, between one another. Some mysteriousness. That's what I said, but you know. When you know, then you know. Everything that needs, what's understood don't need to be explained. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. This is somebody who's made a decision or knows the facts behind this is an opportunity that he don't want to miss. So he's deciding to get on a chariot to be victorious, to ride the roller coaster. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's not. Okay, so it's a roller coaster for him. Not that she's a terrible person, but you remember he's struggling with the feelings. It's a roller coaster because he got a lot of anxiety to get through. But he's getting on it. How does it turn out? Not sure. But he knows. He doesn't know because he can't see the path, but he knows. As the King of Swords, he knows. He can feel it. So he can stop being scared of what he sees and he can do what his gut told him to do. And that's what this boils down to. A past life, something that you're very familiar with. You might not see it, you can't explain it, but you're familiar. It's mysterious, right? And there's been a stagnation here when it comes to getting this into a reconciliation. Tell me about the Hangman. Wheel of Fortune. This is something that was destined to happen, or there's a sudden turn of events that was out of the control of the people involved because it was in control of the universe. Okay, Six of Cups to the Wheel of... So the Wheel of Fortune to the Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. Stagnation, the past. There was a stagnation. I feel like this was a destiny because y'all did share a past life, but I do feel like it was a stagnation, and the stagnation was a past. Somebody was needing to branch off and be single from the past, and if it wasn't the past, this is this inner child where you're being a guidance to. You're guiding the children. Six of Cups is sometimes inner child trauma. This person's inner child is being freed, and you're showing them how to do it. So this person is moving from inner child trauma to the Nine of Cups. I mean, to the Nine of Pentacles, where I'm good on my own. And so is my inner child good with me. Interesting. I don't feel like you're doing this either. And some of you could. I feel like you intuitively know some things, but I don't feel like you know how powerful it is. Tell me about the Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. That's good. That is good. The Emperor needed some help. It's not funny that he needed help, but I'm laughing because I bet you didn't even realize you was working with him in this type of way. I feel like this is on the 5D plane because it's more of a telepathic type of thing. It's more of an energetic thing that's being worked through, right? Because the Emperor, the Six of Cups is where the Emperor started, right? Six of Cups, inner child trauma. Inner child trauma is Guess where you get your weakest at? When it's time to be vulnerable. When it's time to trust people and open up. Because as a child, something happened. And it's hard for you to trust people now. Because the people that you're supposed to be able to trust, they wasn't trustworthy. This is what the Emperor is struggling with, right? So, whether you knew this or you didn't, that's what he's struggling with. That's where he come from at the Six of Cups, right? Ten of Swords. All that pain that he's been harnessing or that's been keeping him back, all the trauma is coming to an end. It's hurting because it's a healing. It's bringing all this stuff that you've been suppressing up to the surface so that you can get rid of it. So that you can be, your heart space can be open to receive this emotion, right? So Ten of Swords to the Six of Cups, because now he's coming out to be the Nine of Cups, right? This is what leads him to the direction of becoming the Emperor, because this was hard. This was harboring him, or what's the word I'm looking for? Spirit. It was keeping him from becoming an emperor, right? Because inner child wounding has to be done first. You have to get in there and heal that child up, right? That's the first start of the healing. The healing. That's the one of the most important healings. That where your inner child forgives you, go in there, you talk, you heal, you express, you feel, you don't suppress, you feel. You allow yourself to feel it. It hurt. It's fucked up. It shouldn't have happened. Now it can happen, but it ain't my fault. People gonna be who they gonna be, but I'm just not gonna be that way, and I'm not gonna surround myself with people of that way, of that nature. Somebody hurt the Emperor when he was a small child, and even if he wanted to reach out and get this offer, he couldn't until he conquered this part right here. And that card says past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Now, this could also be the memories of where this ends, that keeps a person fighting and holding on. But I feel like somebody got a lot of anxiety. The Emperor has a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear when it comes to this whole situation that he just rather not deal with. But somebody that manifested him as a part of their story, or he was already a part, and this is just how it happens. Healing is inevitable. We don't have no choice, especially as divine beings. Tell me about infinite supply. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Justice, and the Hermit. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra, somebody could be dealing with a Virgo, but this is somebody getting into alignment, doing the right thing after a lesson is being taught. And the lesson could have been that you supply for your todays and all of your tomorrows. Somebody could have had a thing where they feel like they won't have enough, or they're not enough, or they can't bring enough, or something like that. Ace of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. So if somebody wants to talk about something, talk about Ace of Swords, where they feel like they wasn't enough. They want to talk about decisions that they made when it comes to this lover's connection, and now what they would like to see manifest in victory and be victorious. This is somebody who is offering you possibly something small but solid, like a friendship. They want to be a part of your life. This is somebody who moves really slow. This is somebody who had to walk away from conflict. I feel like this is a person who had to set some boundaries because they had people who had high demands on their time and energy. It's a lot of opinions, or a lot of people fighting over whatever. Could be family members. It could have been people in a foundation or a tradition that he no longer trusts. Whatever that's about. Four of Swords. He's retreated. And he's been doing a lot of thinking about you. And getting into alignment. Or this is how you feeling about somebody else. Getting into alignment with something inspiring, something passionate, something that they see as a wish fulfillment. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But somebody's wanting to get into alignment. I feel like you will receive some type of communication from them. The intuition is urging them, nudging at them to offer this love. Four of Wands. To a twin flame situation. Tell me about boundaries. Maybe they feel like their boundaries are too high and they can't get in or get past. The Temperance to the Hierophant. That's Sagittarius and Taurus. We got Aries. excuse me, the world, the Empress, the Three of Swords. See, this is everything to do with the Empress and her boundaries. She's closed this cycle out, or she's closing it, and she's setting boundaries because she's basically, boundaries is what you set when you realize what you don't want, and you keep that out, right? So there's a healing energy or balance being found. I feel like there's some type of it's healing, patience when it comes to a foundation. Now somebody's being patient with the healing process. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's the Empress. I feel like she's being patient with herself. But I feel like her healing is I don't feel like she's really healing from this anymore. But I do feel like she's being patient with herself as she's navigating into a new cycle or navigating into new activities or new paths. Somebody could be dealing with the earth sign that they feel like makes them happy. Or this is how somebody sees you. That you're nurturing, that you're caring, that you handle business, and you make them happy. This is how they see it now. Because I don't feel like they seen it that way at first. Why? Because they had the lack mentality. They need to enter that. They needed to heal that inner child. So they couldn't see clearly. Five of Pentacles. They couldn't see it. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. See, he needed some healing, so he couldn't see the wish fulfillment as it was. He seen it as something different. That's why the balance is coming. They're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Gaining a new perspective, trying to bring in some shifts here, trying to get on the same page, following your intuition with the High Priestess. When it says that a cycle is done, it's time to get in the calmer waters and move on to the next cycle. And that's what somebody's doing. Somebody's following their intuition when it tells them, put the burdens down, it's time to go. Guiding children. Tell me why that's here for the Pisces people. Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Tower. The Empress. The Five of Swords. So I just feel like all of this is being triggered by her walking away from what she don't want. Because this person is already emerged, is what I'm hearing, too deep into the emotions to just, now they have to see what it takes, right? Because I feel like at first they were the Knight of Wands, and they want balance. They want emotional fulfillment, but they needed that inner child to be guided. See, some people can't heal. Some people have to go to therapy. Some people just don't understand what's going on or how to explain it. I guess it would just depend on your walk of life and what you've been through. That's why I try not to judge people, because you just never know how bad it is. You never know what people are going through. Five of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. See, this past disappointment was so much that it presented an illusion for this person. It presented an illusion to them that you were in and out, or presented an illusion to them causing them to be in and out. But I feel like that's being fixed. See, somebody's inner child has been healing. This is healing that this person ain't never experienced before. And that's how you were so important to them now. You done showed them a way to healing that they never experienced before. Look at that. See? They finally get to put down the burdens of hurt. Hurt that they've been holding on to for so long. They finally get to put it down because some way, some shape, some form, you showed them how to. Showed them how to let go. Maybe you led the way to letting go. I don't really know. Maybe this is somebody who let go of something after you let go of them because it was just how it was supposed to be. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of deep. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Star, the Page of Pentacles. See, the Three of Swords was a painful ending that happened to this person, but this person needed to walk away from that painful ending. And for some people, this has happened way back when they was a child. It was healing that they needed all along. And with that healing that take place or that is taking place, it's preparing them to be ready to start fresh. It's preparing them to get in this energy of boldness because you know what you want. They following your footsteps. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like you leading. You leading your destiny or something to a good place. Because you made up your mind. It's like you helping this person. Four of Cups. This is something you decided on. This is something you decided you didn't want to miss out on. This is something you decided you would be victorious over. You would be victorious over the past disappointment. Be victorious over the mental confliction. You wasn't going to let that be what wrote your story. I know that's right. Because that's what happened. Especially if you past life connected it. This is what we did in the past life. We ain't doing it again this time. I'm going to lead the way, baby. Because we ain't about to repeat. We ain't about to repeat what we did last time. Where I signed up for your karma and I just sat there and shut up and did nothing. No, we ain't doing that this time. I'm going to lead this way. That's what I'm going to do. See, he knows, but you don't know. That's what's odd. See, y'all know something together in the beginning, but then when it gets to the guiding of the children, only he got the King of Swords down. It's like he knows. Or it was up to him to make the choice that would not keep the Five of Swords, Five of Wands in the way of him getting the victory. Because Nine of Cups, the judgment. Final judgment calls. I'm choosing wish fulfillment. I'm choosing the Ten of Cups. I'm choosing to get on the same page. I'm choosing to retreat and start fresh from all of this pain. I don't feel like before this person could do this. I felt like before this person would just be the Knight of Wands. They would just be in and out. They wasn't committed to nobody or nothing. They wasn't cool. They was cool with not being committed. They wasn't trying to be in a relationship like that. I feel like they wasn't trying to open up and be vulnerable, but then they met you. And that rocked their world, boy. It took them for a loop that they wasn't prepared to loop-de-loop in. Oh. And I feel like this person may have been upset with you about this. In a sense, this person, I don't know if y'all talk right now or y'all done, but I feel like because he keeps showing up as the King of Swords. So unless you're dealing with a Libra, because we had the King of Wands. Wait, didn't we? No. Well, we had the Emperor. We had the King of Cups. We had the King of Pentacles. I thought we had the King of Wands, but the King of Swords is the most potent. And unless you could be dealing with an air sign, but I feel like this person was a little too logical in this situation. He was a little too logical and a little too cold, right? Because he's been through whatever he's been through. But now he's making this decision to be a little bit more soft and a little bit more emotional because he wants to go to calmer waters. And he don't want this to stop him from getting where he wants to go, Judgment. Because he finally realized how to get past that part that hurt it. Please don't go. Please don't go. I should have loved. Look, that's my favorite part. I'm going to skip it. Oh. What the hell could I have been thinking of? Oh. I should have loved you right when I had the chance. Yeah, yeah. Now you out there looking for a better man. Somebody's healing. Deciding to leave their twin flame out in the cold is what it look like. And this is somebody terrified of losing their passion in the beginning. They're terrified of you going from waiting on them to closing the cycle on them. And that takes a motherfucker from the knight to the king. See, this is healing. This is deep healing, though. That's why LMA is involved, because it's real deep. This is so deep. This person, I feel like they struggle healing with this, healing this. Because people don't want to see it sometimes. People don't want to see it. But you come in and you mirror this person and they was forced to see the truth through you. And that's why I feel like at some point in this journey, of this connection, this person was mad at you. They was bitter at you if they not still. They not still mad and bitter at you because they was forced to see the truth and they feel like it's all your fault. So, but if they are mad and they are bitter, they'll come around. They'll go from being angry and bitter and upset to pushing you away to asking you, please don't leave me. Please don't go. Please don't. I want to just fix this. I want us to balance this. I want to make this right. Do not leave us out in the cold. Do not give up on this. Somebody's obsessed a little bit. It ain't worth telling the lies. It ain't worth seeing you cry. It ain't worth, and that's why I'm right here begging you. Please don't go, girl. Somebody gonna beg. Because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth losing you. Ain't nothing worth losing you. Wheel of Fortune says this is a destined connection and there's nothing that's going to make this man lose you. The King of Pentacles. He was trapped in his mind before between his lack mentality, but he got his intuition now. So he's the King of Pentacles in some cases. And even that King of Pentacles was showing up as the King of Swords. He was too illogical, too cold, too mean because of somebody hurting. But it looks like you showed him the way out. Somebody's heart chakra is open again. And they feel like they got you to either blame or thank. I don't know if they're blaming you or thanking you yet, but you'll find out. If they're upset and mean, then they're blaming you. And if at first they might blame you, but they'll thank you. It's a rich flex for a reason. That's why it's a rich flex. Because the Lord is proud about this one. This person don't need to be proud. You did what you were supposed to do. You did what your intuition told you to do. You followed your path, your divine directions. Bold. I feel like you had to be bold to even get here. And now this person is conquering bold as well. It's like they're following in your footsteps. You're a reflection of me, shawty. That's what happens when the twin flame mirror. Heck, you know, look at that bold. Justice. Then this bold is somebody, this is in a form of your, in a sense. Boldness is in the form, it's justice being served to who? The Queen of Swords. See, she here too. You want to get logical? I can get logical too. But somebody could be dealing with an air sign though. But this is the boldness. This is a reward. This is the reward for this woman playing chess and not checkers. See, justice is coming in, and justice is coming in the form of this emperor taking his part, picking up his role in the contract. Because she willing to cut it out and be good on her own. And I don't think he's willing to have that happen. That's why he's saying, please don't go. Please don't go. She will. Don't you threaten her. Don't you test her. Don't you push her to the edge. She'll get that sword and cut your ass out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Tell me about the Justice card. Tell fellas, tell me why. I'm sorry, I forgot I got my earbud in. Let me stop yelling at y'all. It'd be loud when I got my earbud in. I thought about that like, damn, I was yelling the shit out of the Aquarius people. Hope they wasn't mad at me. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Your justice is served in the form of a transformation. That transformation is the King of Wands, the masculine. Look how he looking at you, girl. That's his prey. He like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. That's mine. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna roll up on that. I don't mean that, but I mean like you the that. He looking like that's my woman. I'm gonna get her. Look who's sitting at the bottom of this deck when we finish. The Queen of Wands. Like, yeah, that's my match. See, this person's seeing abundant end all be all with you. He feel like this is something that was fated. He feel like this is somewhere he's meant to be. This is where all his save it all my love for you. It was trapped for a reason, so he can give it all to you. So he's starting to be looking at faith and realizing this and thinking like this. And see, there's a that's where the transformation happens. The justice brought in the transformation of that bitter ass meanness, and they brought it in by love. Because he's making choices, movements, and decisions to give all that love to you. Because now it's free and available. See, but that's, in a sense, it's the universe bringing you justice. For all that you've done here. For all that you've conquered. And I bet you it wasn't easy. You come out this bitch as the Queen of Swords. You couldn't even stay in your feelings. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Nope, you had to fight. That's why you and the Queen of Swords, you couldn't be loving light. You had to be, back up, bitches. Sorry, kitty. That's how you had to be, because people come to push you all. Hey, loving light. Whoa, I'm just trying to be nice and kind. You had to show these motherfuckers that a fish can turn into a shark, and then boom, now they respect you. Ain't that a bitch? Can't be a fishy. You got to get a shark out this bitch and show them I'm not to be fucked with. I'm sorry that you thought that this is what you thought it was, but a fish can be a shark if you make them. I'm just saying. Do you need my chompers to come out, or we gonna keep it gangster? We gonna keep it cordial? How you want to go about it? You got to fight here. You had to fight for a gift that the universe gave to you. Ain't that crazy? But the Cherry says you're gonna be victorious, baby. In your path, in your destiny. This is the foundation, the union, the going in the union, all that good stuff. The Sun card, and I don't feel like you're going to trust it that much when the Ace of Cups comes in to you. But I feel like it's your ship's coming in. And I feel like it's going to be the end to your challenges. Because I feel like you persevered past stagnation. And I feel like some new energy will come in. And I feel like your intuition is going to tell you everything you need to know. It's just up to you to listen to it. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. That's what I'm asking about. Three of Swords. This is somebody who broke your heart. It took a long time, but they coming back to try to get some healing with you. The Devil. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio. But it's somebody who you had to walk away from because they brought in toxicity. And they presented you with a tower and made you feel like they was nothing more than a burden. And you was forced to put them down as such. That's the person coming back. So, that's what I got for you, Pisces. People. I feel like they had to wait, though. The reason they couldn't endure and encounter this is because they couldn't do it without being healed. because the universe wouldn't allow it. So they had to just follow your lead to take the route that you took and go the way that you went. Or however that shit went, I don't really know, but that's how it went. Something like that. Okay. All right. Have a great day and be blessed. Namaste. Thanks for watching.